How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got more postseason baseball here, finishing up this wild card series with the Yankees. It's do or die. It's an elimination game, and it could possibly even be Ty France's last game as a Seattle Mariner, because as you know, this offseason we do not plan on bringing him back. And I do want to apologize for the lack of videos recently. I can't promise that I'll be back to my consistent upload schedule just because I'm busy and I just don't really have as much free time as I did these past several months, but I'm still going to try to make content as often as I can, so please just bear with me. I hope you guys still are getting something out of this series, but for now we've got some more postseason action here in 2025 against the New York Yankees, the AL East champs. And we are, of course, just a wild card team. Nestor Cortez Jr. getting the start for the Yankees. There you see that ERA above 4.3 this past season with 16 wins over 32 starts. So here is hoping that we can get something going and advance forward to face the Minnesota Twins. Leonardo Rivas climbing in the first pitch of the ball game. He's a changeup on the outside half of the zone. Strike one. Hit weakly up the third base line, but foul. 0-2. Way late on the fastball as he chases the high heat, and that is a strikeout. Logan Gilbert getting the start for us. He's been great. ERA at 3.8, so a little lower than Cortez, but you know, he can go deep into games and he will get a strikeout to start the game. So far each pitcher matching each other. On to the second. Juan Soto climbing in. He's been relatively quiet this postseason. Lefty versus lefty. Cortez up 1-0-1. Pound in the strike zone now, 0-2. Again, the Mariners' bats just can't catch up to that fastball. And that's another strikeout for Cortez. Ty France with a 1-2 count. Hit weakly up the middle. Diving stop by the second baseman. And with Ty being as slow as he is, it's an easy peasy play. 2 outs. The Yankees defense up the middle has provided some stellar Gold Glove caliber plays, so they're really coming through clutch here. Cal Raleigh first pitch swinging. Hardest ball hit so far and the deepest ball hit so far for either club, but it's a fly out to the center fielder. To the third. Craig Nunez past the sliding third baseman, and yet again up the middle has been key for the Yanks. A good play is another out. And Cortez is going to get Class A swinging. So it's a quiet pitcher's duel so far as we play the bottom half of the third. Jason Dominguez, who's out in center field, takes a ball high.
That's the ball.
2-0 as that pitch misses low.
3-0.
3-0. Gilbert cannot find the zone. Number 7 batter. Bottom third of the Yankees lineup to start, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So here's the first base runner of the ball game for either club, and it comes with a 4-pitch leadoff walk here to start the third inning. Jose Trevino, the catcher, is going to take a ball as Gilbert has thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Double play ball. France to the shortstop. Back to France. And that walk is erased on the double play. 3-6-3. Just like we drew it up. Hudson Potts takes a ball. I want to say Potts is playing third. Up the middle, base hit. So there's the first hit of the game. And it goes to the number 9 hitter in the Yankees lineup. And they've got a base runner back. 2 men out though, but the top of the lineup, and they've been difficult.
Nope. Ball.
Volpe takes a ball. Gilbert can't throw strikes, it seems. There's another ball as that fastball misses inside. Full count. Another walk. Second walk of the inning. Brings up Gleyber Torres and Aaron Judge to follow. 2 outs, Yankees looking to get on the board. Gilbert trying to get out of it. Torres, first pitch swinging, ball to left. Soto's there, and Gilbert gets out of that inning. Couple of walks given up, but the defense comes through, and he's able to get his way out of the jam. So here's a walk to here with 2 outs to Brian Hayes. He's now on the move. Soto takes a ball outside. There's a runner in scoring position for the Mariners with 2 men out for Soto. Hit to right field into the gap, and that'll roll to the wall, and the Mariners take a 1-0 lead here in the 4th inning. Clutch double from Soto. Ty France now looking to make it 2-0. Up the middle, and that'll get down past the center fielder. And that will score Soto, and it's 2-0 Mariners. Yankee Stadium just got a little bit quieter. Riley, first pitch swinging, blooper into center. Dominguez is playing him deep, and it will drop in. So the Mariners get lucky there in a little bloop hit. And all of this coming with 2 outs. Unfortunately, it's France at second, so, you really got to hit the ball. Let's put some outfielders to get him around. But Nunez down the line, fair ball. And that will score France. Here comes Raleigh. The throw from the cutoff man is in time, and Raleigh is out by a mile. But we do score 3. Gilbert now has the lead in the 4th. 0-2 to O'Neal Cruz. 1 man out.
Ball.
There's a ball. 1-2. Hit to third. Good stop by Hayes. But O'Neal is able to beat it out for a base hit. Former Mariner, Jesus Sanchez, we traded for him in year 1. Here's another double play ball possibly, and there we go. A double play. Sorry, on my video, glitched right there. Hopefully that will not be the case in the video, but it is a double play back to the pitcher. On to the 5th. And a ground rule double to start. Dominguez to third, past Hayes, past Rivas into left field. Runner will stay put at second. So not a great start. Here's Trevino now. That'll find a hole past the shortstop. And they will hold the runner at third. Bases full of Yankees, nobody out. Again, this bottom of the Yankees lineup able to do some damage. Fly ball to center. Julio's there. Runner will tag from third as well as second, and they will move up both on the play. Yankees are on the board. It's 3-1. 1 man out, runners at the corner. So a double play could get us out of the inning. Here's Volpe. Slider misses inside, 1-1. Hit up the middle. Base hit. 1-run game now, 3-2. Aaron Judge to left. High and deep and off the wall. And that will tie this game up. Here comes the go-ahead run, and he will score. And the Yankees take a 4-3 lead in the 5th.
Take your base.
On to the 7th now. Chris Flexen is on the mound. Still 4-3. Gives up a leadoff walk, and that ball is hit high and deep to center. Julio won't get there. That's off the wall. Runner to third. He's going to come around. Here comes the throw from the cutoff man. It's not going to be in time, and it's a 5-3 lead. RBI double. Gleyber Torres to left. Soto on his horse at the warning track. few steps shy of the wall, makes the catch. Runner tags to third. And so with 1 man out, Yankees have them at the corners. Up the middle, past Flexen, past Rivas into center. And those slowly hit balls are just finding some holes. 8-3, New York. On to the 8th, another leadoff double. Or sorry, a leadoff base hit. Mariners down 5. Good play by France, but the throw is wild and it goes into left center field. Oh, just unfortunate. Gleyber Torres to left field. Soto's got it. Runner tags, and he will score. And it's a 9-3 game. On to the 9th. The Yankees looking to end this game and punch their ticket to the ALDS. 4, 5, and 6 for the Mariners. And, well, you can't be swinging at pitches like that. Soto, don't really know what's going on with him, but 0-1. Pitch outside, 1-1. Got a piece, fouled it off, 1-2. Fouled off again. Ugly swing and a miss on that slider. And the Mariners just have 2 outs to get 7 runs, really. At least 6. So things aren't looking good as Ty France's potential last at bat as a Mariner almost ends in him getting hit by the pitch. He's luckily able to get out of the way, 1-0. And an ugly swing, 1-1. That's kind of the problem I find with this team is we score our runs and then we just can't do anything after that. 1-2, fouled off into the seats. Fouled off again. And he takes a pitch low. Surprised he didn't swing at that, knowing how I've been playing this game recently. To Gleyber. Throw on to first. 2 outs. Mariners down to their final out here this season. Season started off great. Kind of, had slumped our way into the playoffs, and now it's looking like it all might end here at the hand of the New York Yankees. Cal Raleigh, last hope. First pitch brushes him off. Okay, I don't really get why this pitcher's doing that, man. I mean, we're down 6, bro. Just throw strikes. No need to almost hit our guys 2 batters in a row. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Can't lay off the low breaking ball. And as evident by that swing, 1-2. And the Yankees have done it. Strikeout of Cal Raleigh secures their ticket into the ALDS, and they will head to Minnesota to face the Minnesota Twins. So the Mariners season comes to a disappointing end here in 2025. And we will look to improve and better ourselves in preparation for 2026. And what does that look like, you might ask? Well, as you guys know, I've stressed this over and over again. Ty France out here for the season. Not the season. Y'all, my words. Ty France is no longer a Seattle Mariner. We will not be re-signing him. And we will be looking to trade Sixto Sanchez this offseason. And I mean, we just got to figure it out. Maybe look at first baseman. Maybe look at outfielders. Because do we bring back Margot? Do we bring, someone else in? What do we do? All right, so our season is over. Let's sim the rest of the way through. The Angels win back-to-back World Series as they beat the Dodgers. What a disappointing, Good for Mike Trout for getting a couple of World Series wins. The Yankees advance all the way to the NLC or ALCS. But they fell to the Angels. This free agent class, just taking a look at it, is fairly stacked. Kyle Tucker available, only 29 years old. Vladdy's there, Gallen, Edman, Real Muto, Bichette, Webb. Pitching's not really a problem. And I really wouldn't mind trying to bring in a guy like Kyle Tucker because, outfield isn't exactly like we're not. Excuse me. We are not looking to start Class A every day. Brian Reynolds is also another option, but he's a couple of years older. Mitch Haniger is a guy I'm looking at. Could bring him back as a DH, let him finish out his career as a Mariner. Give him a 1-year deal, $5 million. I mean, he can't stay healthy, but it could be kind of fun just to have him back. I wanted to try to trade for him last year, and then I forgot. Verdugo, Mullins, Luis Urias at short. I've locked up Bryce Terang at short for a few years, at least I think through arbitration. Cole Young, I just, his swing doesn't really impress me yet. And kind of my ideal plan with our up the middle short and second is to kind of have a platoon of Terang, Doughty, and Rivas. So really, I'm just looking to find somebody in right field because, Class A is not the guy. If you look, he's 67 overall. He's a C potential. It's just not, it's just not going to work out. He's definitely more of a bench player. And looking at the bench, we've got Ford, we've got Toro, Maiton, who I don't plan on bringing back anyways. I haven't signed him to a deal or anything. I'm going to let him walk, but, I just figured, why the heck not? We can afford to offer Kyle Tucker that 5-year deal he's looking for. He doesn't really want anything longer than that. Maybe test his luck once again at the end of his career. And then as well, we're looking to trade off Sanchez because we don't need him. Same with Asa Lacy to a point, but if we can find something good for him, maybe. But, right now as it looks, I really would like to have Lacy and Ford as our 4 and 5 just because they're young, they need to develop. So not a lot of things I can do trade-wise because of it being so early in the off-season. So let's start simming a little bit. First deal is done. Zach Gallen to the Yanks, Devin Williams to the Cardinals, and Kyle Tucker. We got our man. 5 years, $84 million, $16.9 million a year. Doesn't hit for average, but he hits for power. And now that we've kind of gotten our man, we've stolen him from the Astros. Where do we put him? So, as I look here, I'm just offering people arbitration when I need to. So while I guess we'll do this arbitration thing real quick, let me just kind of talk about what lineup construction looks like. So, excuse me, y'all. So do we keep Tucker here at, in Houston he was batting leadoff, so maybe we bat him leadoff. Nunez is going to be at first. And Terang, there you see, he's going to be our shortstop. Because we don't really have anybody at first. I got to change over Craig's positions. It'd be kind of nice, because maybe they should let us put him in left field for some dumb reason. So it'd be kind of cool if I could, make it to where he played left. But you can't do, third and left for some dumb reason. You can't do just So whatever, first and third, so he'll be at first. His overall changes to a 78, I think is what I saw. So he's not your typical first baseman. He doesn't really hit for power, but he's fine. Mitch Haniger's still mulling over that 1-year deal. We'll just kind of see what happens there. Oh no, he did sign our... No, he didn't. Manuel Margot signed back with us. And, you know, I gotta figure out what to do with Margot. Does he ride the bench? Do we look to trade him? Because if we sign Haniger, we don't really need Margot. We've got Class A. He can play anywhere around the outfield, as well as Rivas could play in the outfield. Toro, you know, like we can move guys around so everyone can get some reps in, but Haniger's going to be the DH. And so maybe we look to move Margot. So I'm going to put him on the block. I'll put Sanchez on the block, and we'll just see what happens. So yeah, we're going to give Haniger another offer there. Cardinals get Real Muto, so they're kind of going all in. $13 million a year for the aging catcher. 40-man rosters need to be set. There's not really anybody that I'm worried about losing in the Rule 5 draft anyways, so it should all be all right. I gotta make sure Cole Young and Walter Ford, at least Ford, make sure he gets back up in the MLB, because he will be our 5th man. So yeah, I don't know how to necessarily do off-season videos. I know there's YouTubers I've seen, and I've seen how people do it. It's not really, I don't know. I just can't find a way to make it interesting, because I don't really kind of take it slow. I kind of get through it. Dustin May to the Cardinals, Reynolds to the Jays. Ty France signs a 5-year, $47 million deal with the Guardians. I would not have given him that. But Ty France is now a Cleveland Guardian. The Cardinals, man, though, they got May, they got Williams, they got Real Muto. They are just throwing everything at everybody. Looking at who's still available: Vladdy, Edman, Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette hasn't gotten any offers. That's crazy to me. Looking to see if there's any rookie or guys that I can bring in here, but there doesn't seem to be. So we'll just keep on trucking. The Royals acquire Josh Hader and send Zach Neto on out. The Padres acquire Minter from the Rangers. So sending some potential players back. Kopech goes to the A's on a 5-year deal. Red Sox get Michael King, so he goes from the Bronx to Boston. Cedric Mullins going to the Mets, so that's fun. Mets get some outfield help. Jack Flaherty to the Dodgers. Trying to compete with the Cardinals here, it seems. So just kind of looking to see what I can get here with Sixto Sanchez, as well as Margot and Cole Young. Our team is just we have so much depth there. So Cole Young is a guy that I wouldn't mind moving if I can find a good deal for these guys. You know, we're sending $7 million over. I want something good in return. But I just, in my limited play time with Young, I just felt like his swing, it just didn't feel right with me. So we're just gonna throw it out there and see what we could get. We're getting to the point in this game where, potentials and overalls and whatnot are kind of all in the 70s. Like, that's just kind of your new 60s, and then 80s are the new 70s, basically. And, it's, I don't really need 70 overalls. I need younger or, lower rated guys. Because then you have guys who are like 28 in the minors because they're like 81s and there's just not anything left for them. Wander Franco, don't want him. Not after all those allegations about him coming out. Luis Robert, nah. We could send them all to Cleveland to go play with France. Alex Bregman, 32 overall. He's kind of 32 overall. 32 years old. DeGrom? Nah. Austin Riley and Ozzy Albies? That doesn't seem kind of fair. But here's one I like. Yuri Perez. 22 overall, or 22 years old, 81 overall. A potential sending the 6-0 back to the Marlins in return for Perez. But again, that kind of still leaves us in the same predicament that we're in. You know, we have too many starting pitchers who all could make impacts. So Asa Lacy, let's see what we can get for you. Again, I'm looking for young guys with higher upside and lower overalls. And no starting pitchers. I don't need one. Alfredo Villasamuel could be someone interesting to look at. But we'll just keep looking here. So here we are looking at the Pirates, seeing what young guys they have for us to kind of take a gander at. Dominic Bundy is an 18-year-old lefty starting pitcher, and I think that's who we'll try and trade for. And the Pirates accept. So Asa Lacy back to the Pittsburgh Pirates, where we got him from. And of course, now our rotation is looking a lot more interesting. You know, all righties, which is kind of unfortunate, but Yuri Perez is a superstar in the making at 22 years old and 81 overall already, and Walter Ford isn't half bad either. Vladdy's still not loving the deals he's being offered, so that'll be interesting to see where he goes, but so far the Cardinals are looking like it's it, you know, looking like it's them. So I gotta reorganize the lineup a little bit, and what you see here will not be the final opening day lineup. We'll figure that part out later. But I want to keep Julio and Soto where they're at. Put Terang in the 6th spot because he did well there, and just kind of fiddle around and see where we end up at. Taking a look now at the draft order, the Diamondbacks will get the first overall pick. And where are we at? We are 20th behind the Rangers and in front of the Mets. Another trade here. Ian Happ to the Dodgers from the Orioles. So we got the Rule 5 draft. Not really worried about that. Don't care all that much. Brandon Lau goes to the Cubs from the Jays. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signs 6-year deal with the Cardinals. And I think for the most part, that's going to be the offseason. We got arbitration. Oh, Tommy Edman going to the Royals. So they replaced Neto with Edman. And yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, I think I'm going to start wrapping up this video right here. I know it's a little, just a little off-season thing, but I will kind of get more in depth about talking about the team and whatnot at the beginning of the season. Bo Bichette to the Rocks. So yeah, okay, this is about it. I don't think there's anyone else of note here. Nope. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Got a lot to look forward to here. Kyle Tucker's return to Houston is going to be early on. We're the second best team, so I like the team we put together. Of course, AL West is still the AL best minus the A's, but they're even moving up 29th now, not just 30th. But we've got Texas, Houston, Yuri Perez, Kyle Tucker, a stacked lineup, good depth in my opinion, and we didn't really have to give too much to get where we are. So I think 2026 could be our year. I say that every year though, but here's hoping. So I'll catch you guys next time. We'll kind of go into depth a little bit more with this lineup. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bear with me as I make the adjustment here, trying to continue to keep content coming out because I'm really having a lot of fun. So I will catch you guys next time. Take care.